Welcome, athletes. This is from section 12.4 from the book, and we're going to learn about law of sines. So, basically, so far in our studies in trigonometry, we've been able to work with right triangles, right? We've been able to find sides of missing sides of right triangles if we know one of the acute angles and another side, and or we can find a missing angle if we know two sides, right? One of the missing acute angles. And so today we're going to talk about the law of sines, which allows us to expand to any triangle. We can actually find a missing side of any triangle as long as we're given two sides and an opposite angle, or two angles and a side. Okay? All right. So first, before that, there's a cool formula that helps us to find area of a triangle. So this works with triangles. Once again, any triangle, as long as we're given two sides and what's called the included angle. Okay. So let me just show you this triangle here. So we have two sides, A and B, and then their included angle here. So if this is A and this is B, the angle that they form, that's called the included angle between A and B. So notice how A and B together form angle gamma here. Gamma is another Greek letter, which is what we usually use for angles in trigonometry. So anyway, so gamma is the included angle between A and B. So I can do, and this actually is derived from the area of a triangle formula, one half base times height. It's basically derived from that. But here, we just do one half one side times another side by multiplied by the sine of its included angle. Okay, and so that's what this is here. Okay, so notice that all these formulas that I put here all find the area of a triangle, but they're all different parts, right? So here it's AC. This one here is AC with its included with the included angle of A and C, which is beta, right? So A and C form beta. And then the next one we have is BC sine alpha, right? So B and C are two sides of this triangle, and they form angle alpha. That's the included angle, okay? So it's two sides in the included angle. So in other words, like, you don't have to memorize all these different formulas. Just remember that when you see a triangle and you're trying to find the area, if it's not a triangle where you can easily see the base and the height necessarily, but you're given two sides and an included angle, then you can use this formula, right? And so it's basically 1/2 times side 1 times side 2 multiplied by the sine of the included angle between sides 1 and 2. All right, so let's see some examples. So here, find the area of triangle ABC to the nearest tenth, if necessary. And so here, if I'm looking at number 1, so I know my formula is, and I'm just going to write the kind of the general formula, but it's 1/2 AB sine, and I'm just going to put capital C, but we put gamma before, but C is a little more obvious that, if you have a triangle ABC, then capital C would be the angle that's across from little c, or would be the angle that's included between A and B. Okay. All right. So I'll just put included angle between B and C. Between A and B. Sorry. All right. So here, this one actually fits that perfectly, because we have this is side A, little a, right, across from angle A. This is side little b, across from angle B, and then C is the included angle. So it fits perfectly into this formula, right? So I'm just going to plug in 9 for A, 11 for B, and then 46 degrees for C, right? And so And all the work I want to see on this is just show me the formula with everything in it in the right place, and then you can go straight to the answer. So just show me this, so I know that you put everything in the right place. And then you can just plug that right in your calculator. Make sure you're in degree mode, and then just you can find the answer, okay? And it comes out to 35.6 to the nearest tenth. So it's approximately 35.6, right? And don't forget your units on these, okay? So we're talking about area, and we're given our measurements in yards. So this will be square yards, right? Yards squared. All right, and that's all it is. So just you knowing how to use that formula. So it's a useful formula, once again, if you're not given the base and the height, at least not explicitly. If you're given two sides and an included angle, then you can use this formula to find the area. So let's take a look at number 2. So number 2, even though I'm not given AB, sides AB and angle C, I'm still given A and C and angle B, right? So I can still use the same formula. So it's just area equals 1/2, and then it's going to be one side, 14.9. So I'm going to put this right in there, okay? Times the other side, 18.6, times the sine of the included angle, right? So angle B is the angle between A and C, right? Because remember, the capital counterpart angles are going to be across from. So capital A is across from A, capital C is across from C, and so B is the one that's in between or included between those two angles. All right, so now I have this. That's all the work I have to show. I can just plug that straight in my calculator, and I'm going to get 62.9 approximately. I keep forgetting to put those. So it's approximately, and here we're talking about we're measuring our lengths in centimeters, so this will be centimeters squared. All right, so go ahead and try out number 3 on your own, but remember that all you're doing is you're just taking 1/2 times one side times another side times the sine of their included angle. Okay, you just multiply all those together, find that product, and then just plug it in your calculator and round to the nearest tenth, and don't forget to include your units. All right, and here's the answer and the work you should have gotten. So it should come out to 46.6 feet squared. So if you got that right, well done. If not, try to figure out what you did wrong and correct your mistakes. And by the way, remember that it doesn't matter if you switch these, so it doesn't matter which side you put first, because of the commutative property of multiplication. So yeah, don't spend too much time figuring out, should I put the 19.4 first or the 8.6? It doesn't really matter. Okay,